Caitlin's brand just got a whole lot bigger.
Yeah, you know, you've made it big when you're hanging out with Jake from State Farm. The insurance company announced the deal Tuesday morning.
There's something about Caitlin Clark that keeps people locked in. Sure, the jump shots are unbelievable, but her marketing game is on a whole different level. She's not just playing basketball, she's redefining what it looks like for an athlete to become a brand in real time. She made history as the first NCAA athlete to ever star in a national State Farm commercial, and she didn't just appear in it, she owned it.
Clark from the logo!
You know, life would be easier if I could do everything from the logo.
Allow me to assist.
Pickles.
Even before the Super Bowl spotlight, before the signature shoe, before casual fans could even spell her name, Caitlin was already shifting the entire energy both on and off the court.
Tied to Nike, she's their newest signature athlete.
Fox 59's Scarlett O'Hara went to the pregame party, which was decked out in her new logo, which was just unveiled today.
In that first State Farm commercial, she looked like she'd been in front of a camera her whole life. Every line landed. Every reaction felt natural. And the chemistry she had with Jake from State Farm had people saying she low-key stole the whole ad. She didn't have to act. She just showed up as herself, and the camera loved it.
Signature shoes and apparel debut next year.
I'm going to buy everything with that logo on. I don't care if it's a dog food bowl with the Caitlin Clark logo. I'm getting.
The ad spread everywhere instantly. TikTok, Instagram, and X exploded with clips, memes, and reactions. According to the Shorty Awards, the campaign brought in 29.2 million video views, over 115,000 social engagements, and more than 157 million impressions on State Farm's channels alone.
The best, obviously, all the deals that gets Caitlin Clark in the room with the billionaires.
Even people who had never watched a women's basketball game suddenly knew who Caitlin Clark was. Edo's Women's Sports TV Outcomes report found that Caitlin's State Farm commercial was 46% more effective at driving engagement than the average State Farm ad, which is crazy. The magic wasn't just in the script. It was in the details fans obsessed over. The pause before a punchline, the little smirk, the effortless way she handled the ball while talking. That authenticity is what brands dream of. She didn't look like a paid actor. She looked like your favorite hooper who just happened to be in a commercial. That one ad opened the door to bigger, louder, and richer opportunities, and she walked right through them.
The best, obviously, all the deals that gets Caitlin Clark in the room with the billionaires.
Nike tapped her for their first women's basketball-led Super Bowl ad in 27 years. Gatorade launched a limited edition bottle inspired by her routine. Wilson rolled out its first female signature basketball collection with her face on it. And each collaboration wasn't just, here's a product. It was a storyline connecting fans to her grind, her journey, and her personality. This is where Caitlin flipped the script and gave brands a new blueprint for modern sports marketing. She wasn't just signing deals. She was building an entire universe where everything felt connected, intentional, and real, all while torching defenses on the court like nothing was distracting her. Think about it. Nike hadn't aired a women's basketball Super Bowl commercial in almost 3 decades. Then they came back with straight fire and put Caitlin front and center as their newest signature athlete. No slow rollout, just all in. In the 60-second you can't win, so don't try spot. She shares the screen with Aya Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Sha'Carri Richardson, Jordan Chiles, and other elite athletes, making her look like she's already part of that top-tier club. The message: you'll be told you can't do it, so do it anyway. You can't win, so win. Felt like both a challenge and a rallying cry. Within 24 hours, the ad racked up over 66 million views and an estimated $4.2 million in earned media value. Ipsos reported it outperformed every other Super Bowl 59 ad, hitting 75% positive sentiment and landing in the top 1% for social power. That's not just success, that's dominance. Analysts now estimate Caitlin drives around 26.5% of all WNBA economic activity: tickets, merch, ratings, everything. One player powering over a quarter of the league's revenue is unheard of. She's not just playing, she's a walking stimulus package for the W. Nike reportedly spent around $16 million on that Super Bowl slot and trusted her to deliver.
She did.
Then Gatorade followed with a whole campaign built around her routine, hydration, recovery, performance. Fans treated the limited edition Gatorade bottle like a collectible, selling stores out in days. The You Can campaign went viral, with the bottle and towel selling out in about 24 hours. This wasn't just an endorsement, this was ecosystem marketing. Caitlyn wasn't just holding the product, she was the lifestyle around it. Then Wilson came in. Caitlyn launched the first ever female signature basketball collection with them, and she wasn't just posing for photos, she was co-creating. Everything from colors to design to feel had her input. It was the women's basketball equivalent of LeBron's first Nike shoe, except she did it before even settling into her WNBA career. Just when the hype seemed like it couldn't go any higher, Nike revealed her personal logo, 2 interlocking C's. Some people said it looked simple, but that's exactly why it works. Clean, recognizable, and versatile. Her first full signature shoe is set to drop in October 2026, only 3 years into her pro career, and sneaker analyst Nick DePaula estimates it could generate $100 to $150 million in sales. Forbes listed her among the most powerful women in sports, noting she earned $8.1 million as a rookie with major endorsements already secured. Between March and April 2024, her Instagram following grew by 775,000, and her TikTok by another 57%. Fans aren't just watching, they're locked in. Now compare her to other rising WNBA stars. Sabrina Ionescu has strong endorsements, but hasn't headlined a Super Bowl ad. Angel Reese signed a big Reebok deal, but reports say sales didn't meet expectations. Aya Wilson is a superstar, but she didn't enter the league with Caitlyn's viral momentum. Jewel Lloyd has consistent sponsors, but hasn't broken into the mainstream like this. Ryan Howard came in hot, but doesn't have a signature national ad plus signature product combo. Caitlyn's Nike Super Bowl ad alone pulled 66+ million views in one day, and she backed it up with real sales, real numbers, and real cultural pull. Bottom line, she built a pro-level brand before fully settling into the WNBA, leaving almost everyone else chasing her shadow in marketing impact, fan engagement, and social reach. Most athletes can hoop. Some can act. A few can sell. But Caitlyn Clark is doing all 3 at once and turning it into an empire in real time. So the real question is, who should partner with her next? Apple? Amazon? Netflix? A streaming doc? A tech collab? A crossover brand? Drop your pick in the comments.